For thousands of years, people have whispered about a lost city beneath the waves, a city of unmatched power, wealth, and wisdom, destroyed in a single day and night. Some call it a legend. Others insist it was real. But what if Atlantis, the forgotten city beneath the sea, actually existed? History is filled with vanished civilizations: the Mayans, the Indus Valley, the lost towns of Roanoke and Anjikuni. But no story captures the imagination quite like Atlantis. First described by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato more than 2,000 years ago, Atlantis was said to be an advanced kingdom that disappeared beneath the ocean in a cataclysm. Some believe it was a warning, a myth to teach humility. Others believe it hides a truth the world still hasn't uncovered. So, was Atlantis real? And if it was, what secrets did this forgotten city hold? The first mention of Atlantis comes from Plato, around 360 BCE, in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. According to him, Atlantis was a mighty island empire larger than Libya and Asia combined, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, he said, was a land of breathtaking beauty and wealth. Its people built concentric rings of land and sea, with temples, palaces, and harbors that dazzled the ancient world. They had advanced technology, powerful armies, and a thriving culture. But with power came arrogance. The Atlanteans turned greedy, corrupt, and sought to conquer the world. In punishment, the gods struck them down, and in a single day and night of disaster, Atlantis sank into the sea, leaving nothing behind but legend. For centuries, scholars debated Plato's tale. Some said it was pure allegory, a moral lesson about pride and downfall. After all, Plato often used stories to explain philosophy, but others believed it was too detailed to be fiction. He described not only the geography, but the political system, the culture, even the metals they used. Orichalcum, a mysterious alloy said to shine like fire. Was Plato simply inventing a story? Or was he preserving a memory of a real civilization passed down through oral traditions, distorted but not entirely lost? The mystery of Atlantis has sent explorers across the globe. In the Middle Ages, it inspired sailors to search uncharted oceans. In modern times, archaeologists and scientists have proposed dozens of locations. The Mediterranean. Some point to Santorini, where a volcanic eruption destroyed the advanced Minoan civilization around 1600 BCE. Its sudden fall and disappearance beneath ash seem eerily close to Plato's tale. The Atlantic Ocean. Others believe Atlantis truly lay beyond the Strait of Gibraltar, perhaps in the Azores Islands. Sunken structures and unusual formations have fueled speculation. The Americas. Some argue Atlantis was actually an early memory of civilizations in Central or South America, whose achievements were beyond what Europeans could imagine. Under the sea, from the Bahamas' Bimini Road to underwater ruins near Japan's Yonaguni, divers claim to have found traces of cities swallowed by the waves. Each discovery brings more questions than answers. Mainstream historians remain skeptical. They argue there's no direct evidence of Atlantis, no ruins, no inscriptions, no artifacts that match Plato's detailed description. Many geologists say it's impossible for an entire continent-sized island to vanish without a trace in just one night. Instead, they suggest Plato may have combined stories of real disasters, like the eruption of Santorini or floods remembered in ancient myths, into one grand tale. But believers counter that much of the ocean floor remains unexplored. Even today, vast stretches of the deep sea are unmapped. Could Atlantis lie hidden beneath miles of water, waiting to be rediscovered? Whether real or myth, Atlantis has captured human imagination like no other lost city. To Renaissance thinkers, it represented an ideal society, a dream of human perfection. To explorers, it was a challenge, the ultimate treasure to be found. To mystics and occultists, Atlantis was a cradle of secret knowledge, a civilization with technology far beyond ours. Even in modern pop culture, Atlantis refuses to sink. From books to films, cartoons to video games, it remains a symbol of mystery, power, and loss. Let's imagine for a moment that Atlantis did exist. What kind of civilization could build concentric cities, master engineering, and command fleets thousands of years before Rome or Greece? If it sank, what knowledge disappeared with it? Medicine, astronomy, navigation, technologies we still haven't discovered? History is full of moments where knowledge was lost. The burning of the Library of Alexandria, the collapse of ancient empires. If Atlantis truly vanished, it may have taken with it secrets that could have changed human history forever. Whether Atlantis was real or not, the story carries a powerful warning. It speaks of arrogance, greed, and the downfall of those who forget humility. Great civilizations rise, and they fall. But it also carries hope. The very fact that people still search for Atlantis shows our unending curiosity, our refusal to accept that all mysteries are solved. Atlantis reminds us that history is not always complete. There may still be secrets buried beneath the earth, beneath the sea, waiting to change our understanding of the world. Atlantis, a city of kings, a city of knowledge and power, a city that, in a single night, vanished into the waves. For some, it is only a myth, a story told by Plato, nothing more. For others, it is the greatest historical mystery of all time, the lost chapter of humanity, waiting to be rediscovered. Was Atlantis real? Or was it only a dream? Perhaps we may never know. But in that uncertainty lies the magic. A story that has survived thousands of years, a legend that continues to haunt the human imagination. The forgotten city beneath the sea. Atlantis. History is full of mysteries like Atlantis, stories that blur the line between myth and reality. If you want to uncover more forgotten secrets of the past, subscribe and join me on this journey. Because sometimes the greatest truths are hidden in the stories we almost forgot.